morning, Flosstube. It is April 21st, Flosstube number 31. And this is a channel about cross stitch. So if you happened over here by mistake, you might want to hang out, see what you're missing. Otherwise, you might not want to watch. Today I have a couple things to go over. I got a hold of Witchout for floss that I've ordered a couple times and all that, so I said, hey, what's going on? Because we all know everything's all awry because of the whole COVID issue. So they said, we have what we have in stock. Whatever we don't have in stock, we have on order. But with New Jersey, which is where DMC is, with them being on lockdown, they aren't shipping anything. So everything is being back ordered until COVID is eased up or shops can open and all that. So please be aware. I will have to go through the orders, see what I can get from somewhere, and fill whatever I can fill. And you can decide whether you want to wait for those or get a refund for those. I mean, I'd rather you wait because I am trying to stock everything, but maybe you need it right away. You're waiting for that one color. I don't know. So let me know. So that's for DMC. I also figured I would take a boo because Gentle Arts was supposed to open back up, and it looks like Ohio is still in the same state where non-essential businesses are not allowed to be operating. You are to be at home and staying there. So DMC and Gast are both back ordered right now. Hopefully they lift in the next couple weeks and they can get back to their shops and start sending stuff, because I know they want to fill the orders as much as we want them to fill them. So just remember, we're in a worldwide state of uncertainty. Next is, please don't forget to vote. I'm gonna put a little poll, wrong side, that side, up for Monogamous May. So if you're wondering what that is because you just started watching again, or you just found me, what it is May is going to be a monogamous May for me instead of a mania. I'm doing a No New Starts 2020, and May will be the 5th month of No New Starts. So I'm going to have a focus piece. Now, a lot of these focus pieces remind me of my mom, who is the one that taught me how to cross stitch, and she did a lot of cross stitching, and yeah. So this piece, if you're new here, my mom was going to stitch for my daughter, but she passed away before she could do that. And I have since restarted stitching and took it off. So this is where I'm at on it. She did not stitch any of this. I kitted it up after with the pattern that was hers. So that is where that is, and I will most likely finish out the clouds. I have a bunch of white to finish, and then some purple. Purple looks like that purple there. And then, who knows, maybe I'm really ambitious and the babies are really good and let mom get lots of stitching time, and maybe I get some of the castle done too. Or maybe I start working on the unicorn. I don't know, I'm kind of tired of those half stitches in the sky, so it'll be exciting to move on to something else. If that one is picked, please vote. Next one is Butterfly. So this is a pattern, but I'm modifying it because it's supposed to remind me of my mom. So the center is going to be a darker blue, and then it's going to fade out to lighter blue instead of all those nice colors. And it will be a restart because I used some of the pens that people suggest for gridding, and I'm sure it's stained because this project was started, I want to say 7 years ago when she passed away. So those lines are not going anywhere. so I will restart that one, if that's the one that is chosen. The third one is one that just reminds me of my mom. Blue was her favorite color, and she liked Victorian stylized stuff. So I have this artsy lady silhouette, and I'm stitching it on Blooms on Blue. So that's where I got to. And this is a Fabric Flare fabric. All but that butterfly are. That blue sky one is too. So that's where that one is. So I will put up that poll so you guys can vote for Monogamous May. I also have a blog post on it. It's my first and only blog post at the moment. I'm kind of thinking once a week. I don't want to do every day. I'm doing the vlog videos every day. So to post and do the video and do like every day, that'd be too much. So I will stick to blog probably once a week. And videos might slow down after the whole COVID thing. Right now, I just want to feel close to you guys and give you something to watch if you feel like watching me. Maybe I'm not that interesting. Next up is the video after we hit 50 subscribers, and we are so close, you guys. So close. Like, it could happen in the next couple days. Sorry. Gotta find my YouTube. I should have just looked this up before. Ellen. I was watching some of the older Ellen Reed ones. I'm caught up on everybody, and I did not know who Ellen Reed was. I had to have one of my customers, friend. She's way more of a friend. She's a customer too. What do you call that when you have a customer that's a friend? She tagged me to one of the videos because I was like, I've heard Ellen Reed is like part of a band and all that stuff, and so I was listening to the videos this morning, the music, and my husband goes, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Here, listen." So I let him listen to it for a minute, and he's like, "Oh, I know that song," and I'm like, "Yeah, the singer cross stitches too." It's awesome. Okay, my channel. What are we at? We're at 47 subscribers. I thought it was more than that because I thought I seen some people subscribed yesterday. But according to this, we're at 47. Let's get the focus in here. Sounds like someone's having a difficult time going up our hill. I don't know. There you go. We have a fairly steep hill. I was talking about it on Facebook the other day. My dog, the bigger dog that we used to have, he was a Briard Terrier, so he was like, you know, up to my waist with his head, and I'd go to take him for a walk because I was a new dog owner and wanted to take my dog for a walk every day because that's what you're supposed to do, and I'd go out the driveway and I'd go to head up the hill and he'd sit down. And there was no lifting him and moving him, and he was over 100 pounds. And I mean, this would go on for about 10-15 minutes. I'd be like, okay, he sat down. So I said to my stepmom, how do I deal with this? Sorry, people driving really slow by my house. So I said to my stepmom, how do I deal with this? And she's like, oh, just walk really fast. He'd still sit down. And I'd be like 10 feet out. Oh. And then I tried even like turning around and walking back home like the way he wanted to go, and then turn around real fast and start heading uphill, and he'd just sit back down. So that didn't last long. The daily walk thing did not last long. And as I said to my husband, he was a shelter dog, and when they rescued him, there was 27 other dogs in that household, and So we were like, we're his retirement home. He just wants to chill all day and eat and love on us and have us love on him. We're his retirement home. So that's about when I stopped trying to walk him every day. Oh, he was a great dog. And then we got Nia, and Nia's still here. Sorry, frog in my throat these days. Is my Mama Wants a Silent Night, or Mama Wants a Silent Night? All Mama Wants is a Silent Night. I got a pretty silent night. It was just, 6 o'clock this morning. Time to get up, Mom. Oh, it's all good. It only lasts so long. So don't forget to vote on that. And then, video after 50 subscribers. 3 more people. Let's share. And video after 50 subscribers, I will somehow, I'm pretty sure it's possible, to take the list of subscribers and do a random draw. And someone will win this cross stitch magazine. I figured maybe I'd show you guys a couple patterns in it. So the one that caught my attention, I'll show you that. There's so many cute ones in here. Oh, there's this bluebird one. Passion for stashing. Put on a little bag for yarn for those that cross stitch and knit or crochet. This one is the one that caught my eye. Walk in the woods. Isn't that cute? That fox in all different positions and the leaves. I think that, there's acorns in there. It's just cute. Let's find one more pattern. I won't show the whole book because, people need to have a little bit of surprise left for when they actually win the prize, right? Let's see. Is this one on the front? Yeah, it's on the front. Who's this by? It's not telling me. I'll hold off. Someone can be surprised by that one. Sorry. Oh, here's a designer that you guys all know. Doreen Jones. And this one's A Little Bird Told Me. A little birdie told me. 4 little cards. Just for you, new baby. With love from all of us and happy anniversary. And aren't those birds cute? They have little flower patterns. So cute. So there's a couple of patterns that are in that book. So share and let's get over 50 subscribers. And actually, I think the other day I said 75. But we're gonna change it to 50 because I changed it to 50. I won't go back up. I'll leave it at 50. And I wrote it down, so I'll remember that. And then after 100 subscribers, after we get 100 people, so 3 more to get to 50 and then double that, we will be giving away Quaker Thread Wallet Kit. Now this is a kit. It comes with everything, the scissor fob beads, the hook, the finishing fabric, the pattern, and I mean it's so cute and I really like it. It was a 2018 Nashville release. Now whether it was an exclusive, I'm not sure. Maybe it'll say on this little pattern here. It's by Praiseworthy Stitches, if you didn't catch that part. Yeah, it's got the pattern for the little scissor fob. And no, it does not say if it's only, like if it was an exclusive or not. So I'm not sure if you can still get the pattern and finishing kit. I would have to contact them for us to find that out. But comes with all the fabric, the linen, little piece of linen for your scissor fob. Sorry. So, and some of the Sullivan's floss. If you guys have not heard of Sullivan's, I can bring them in. And they're fantastic. I've stitched with them and I've swapped them out on my heat. I can't even tell the difference between Sullivan's and DMC, honestly. Some people say they can. I don't. But the neat thing about Sullivan's is they have their number. Sorry, it might not focus for us. Anyway, they have their number. There we go. And compare this color to DMC 930. So, they have the DMC number on them. So in my kit, because I have both, I just write the DMC number because that's what 90% of the charts out there have. And I write an S on the bottom so that I know it's Sullivan's. But like I said, I haven't mixed in my heat, the Little Red Riding Hood heat, and I don't even notice the difference. So there's that, and I can bring Sullivan's in now. Don't forget, we're in pandemic mode, so I don't know if their state is closed. I can look it up if you're interested. And they're a little cheaper, a little bit cheaper. So after 100 subscribers, we'll do a draw for that kit. And like I said this morning, I was checking out Ellen Reed and listening to her music and watching old Flosstubes. And then I was checking through order stuff and checked on my Witch Out box. Because I was like, well, I wonder where the stuff is that I got. And believe it or not, it says something that I did not know because I'm not very knowledgeable on Canadian stuff, even though I'm Canadian. I can't zoom in. It says I'm supposed to receive it by the 28th, but it says right there, if you can see, Stony Creek, Ontario. Is Stony Creek in Ontario? Is Stony Creek in Stony Creek, Ontario? I am going to have to look when I'm done my video, because that is, if that's the case, that is interesting news. I did not know that. I knew of Stony Creek, but I had no idea that they had a town in Canada. Just one moment, because the kids are coming in, so I will be back, and maybe my focus will be fixed. Maybe they're not coming in. Maybe they were just coming up on the deck. Fits. The focus thing drives me nuts, you guys. Alright, let's show you some pretty stuff. Maybe I'll focus on that. So, I brought in this for a customer. We'll see if they would like it. It's 16 count. It's called Sea Sand. And there it is. So wonderful sea and sand. So I will have at least one piece, maybe even two pieces left. They will only be in 18 by 24 or 18 by 27 size. And then the next thing I got, someone's going to be so excited when they see this. I'm going to have to go drop it off right away because it's for a local customer / friend. Is cafe latte. So we were bringing in cafe latte, and I got told there was none in stock. So then we were like, okay, we will go with cappuccino, and I ordered that. Well, look what arrived. Cafe latte. She's gonna be excited. So I will get that all prepped and ready for her. And then the other thing I had ordered in, I have a few pieces, they're kind of cut, so, is gray dots with dye. Or gray dye with dots. It's kind of a mottled gray, and it's got white dots. And this is a 28 count. 28 count even weave gray. So I believe one full piece is spoken for, but I have a couple other pieces here. Sorry, the kids just came in and they're gonna go hibernate in a room while I finish the video. Next up is what have I been doing, right? I haven't been just watching Ellen. I was watching Ellen and listening to, now the name is gone. Alright, let's go recent searches. Not that. Crash Test Dummies. I was listening to Peter Pumpkinhead and, what was the other one? Superman, right? Superman? Ballad of, yeah, I was listening to that, and Superman song. I remember Superman song. I remember listening to that one. Alright, so while I've been listening to that one and watching Flosstube and making sure I'm caught up, I have been stitching a little bit. So, I was done 1, 2, 3, 4 bunnies, 5.5 bunnies, and then I realized the half and the 5 were wrong because I stitched 1 too many stitches wide on here, which made it 1 too many stitches high, and then that made this placement wrong. So, that all being said, I unpicked because I decided I was not going to just fudge it. I unpicked, and then I got to catch up a little bit on stitching. So here's where I am now. I will put this behind it just so it doesn't. So I have 6 bunnies across. I have my little orange line, and I have the dark green leaves done, and I have 1 of 4 of the light green leaves. So it's coming along great, and I got all those leaves done this morning. I did the orange band last night before I went to bed. And then I will be on to white. I switched out, I was doing 2 strand for all that chocolate brown, but I switched out to 1 strand because I've gone through like, I think half my spool of the brown doing 2 because it was 28 count, and I don't mind the single strand now. It's not bothering me as much. When I look at it really close, I'm like, oh, it looks so thin, but when it's back, like it's supposed to be, like I tell everybody all the time, look at it from a distance. When it's back, it looks great. So, I am going to do 1 strand throughout the rest. And then I'll probably have to get myself a spool of the brown, because see, I'm like halfway through that spool, at least. And I'm like, how did I go through so much? So, might have to buy another one of those. What else, you guys? I think that's about it, honestly. It was looking so gorgeous outside, but it's not so much now. It's kind of like the sun might have went down behind a cloud. Down. A cloud went in front of the sun. Not. Alicia's not that all there. So, I don't know, I might take a picture. A lot of the snow is gone on the one side yard. All the snow is gone off my deck. So I barbecued the other day. Might barbecue again tonight and make a salad. Steak and salad's pretty good. We ate a lot of steak and salad when I was pregnant with Caden because I had gestational diabetes, and they said that that would be about the best with a little bit of bread. And yeah, it kept my sugars in check, so I was able to stay off the insulin while I was pregnant with him. So that was good. And it went away, and then I never had it with Everly. So if someone says, oh, once you get gestational diabetes once, you're going to have it with every pregnancy after that, nope. Not true. Never had it with Everly. I was like, yay, because I was pretty worried about that. I missed my chocolate a lot with that gestational diabetes. Yeah, so hopefully I get a little more stitching done on this. I'm trying to be very well behaved because I keep wanting to pick up the lady silhouette. I keep wanting to pick it up and just do a few stitches because it's black and mindless and I don't even have to think. And then I keep looking at the butterfly one and I'm like, well, I could go and find some fabric and switch that out right away. But no, I'm behaving because we still have 9 more days and then I will look at what the drawing is. Right now, unicorn is winning. So if you want to see butterfly or lady silhouette be my focus piece, then you're going to have to start voting because unicorn's winning. Yeah, and I was gonna say if I had like lady as a focus piece and finished it early, then I'd probably switch over to one of the other ones. So I mean, I'll put them in order of rank. So if we have like a couple vote for lady and only one vote for butterfly, then I'd put them in that order. But if my lady and the unicorn wins, there's no way that I'd be done that in a month. Maybe. Maybe baby's giving me more stitching time. I really don't think I'd be done that in a month. Maybe. Sorry. Off on my own tangent. Alright guys, I hope you're having a great day. It is about 10:30 here. So I am going to stop recording. And I'm going to not add any pictures today. I'm just going to have my beginning cap and end cap. And I will see you guys later. Bye!